Hello and welcome back to the Be Free podcast. Woohoo! So hi guys, hello my loves. I apologize for my silence. I had COVID, and then after COVID, I've got my tea beside me, got a little bit of a cough still. She says burning incense, which probably is not going to help. Um, yes. So anyway, I wanted to come on and share this little idea that I've had and concept, and I want you to just have a little think and see if it supports you. So, I am working with a business coaching client just now, and it really got me thinking about how much more people are willing to invest in their careers, businesses, um, jobs rather than themselves. And the reason I was thinking that was like, I know how much I have spent on business coaching over the years. And, so many people are willing to spend, I'm not, I don't charge this, but so many people are willing to spend like tens of thousands to work with a business coach for their business. And would they spend that on themselves for a personal coach? Would somebody go and take out a loan and be like, yeah, I'm just going to invest 15 grand on myself this year? Probably very few people. I wouldn't even think 1% of people would do that. Um, However, the return on investment, if you were to go and invest that in yourself, can you imagine how freaking amazing your life would be or could be if you channeled it in the right way? And that's what got me thinking as I was like, I'm working with this business coaching client, and we're looking at kind of mission, vision, values. We're going to be doing that in the next couple of weeks, and I'm helping guide her with that. And I just thought, how incredible would it be to do this for yourself personally? And I made a heap of notes to go through today because there's so much stuff I wanted to kind of um, speak to you on this. So, have you ever considered your own personal mission, vision, values? And maybe your own ethics, and I'll go into more on each of these things. Do you set yourself personal goals? Now, you might already do that. I know when I had the Be Free membership, we would do that monthly. We would set ourselves personal goals that we would check in with. And, some people don't like them being called goals. You could call them whatever, actions, dreams, intentions, whatever you want to call it. But if you had a business, you would. So I want to, from what this podcast, I want you to go away and just think about your life, yourself. How would you treat yourself differently if you were treating yourself like a business? And I'm going to give you some thoughts to process on this subject. And I would love if you guys can get back to me on this. Either just drop me a Instagram message, excuse me, or, email or comment on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. Any of those things. I would absolutely love that. So one of the things I thought about, whether you're running a business, a charity, working with an organization, one of the key things for that is profitability. Okay, so in order for the business to remain running smoothly, or for the charity to keep being able to support people, it has to be profitable. And in order for something to be profitable, we need to look at what's working, what's not working, and what's adding to the bottom line. So if we relate this to your life, what's adding to your life? Like what things, and this doesn't have to be monetary. So what's adding to your life? Is it the like rich relationships and friendships you have? Is it, that you have freedom? Is it that you love your job? And then think about the things that are maybe taking away from the profit of your business or the profit of your life. So what's draining you? Where's their weaknesses? Where's there things that are just like sucking the life, whether that be money, energy, time, things that are maybe not feeling emotionally great. Like, so if we were to treat ourselves in a business, we would be reflecting on these things. We would be checking in saying like, okay, what is adding to my bottom line and what isn't? So that's something to think about. Then the next thing that I work with business coaching clients with is looking at our product suite. So looking at what you have to offer. So what elements, if we relate this to our personal life, what elements make up your life? So what is it that makes your product suite? So for me, I would say like the things that make up my life and make me feel in alignment are things like my meditation, time with my horses, having a purpose-led career or job, being a supportive mother, creating a nice home, creating nice environments for people, supporting people, encouraging people, all these different things. Obviously, if you're a business, it might be, you have your, well, for me, it would be podcast, my well-being center, my books, coaching, meditation classes, those kind of things. So thinking about your product suite, thinking about your life. Okay, well, what elements is it that makes up my life? And I want you to remember as you reflect on these questions, everything is personal. Your life is unique to you, just as if you were a business, and this doesn't apply just to, anyone that's self-employed. This is just anybody, what it is unique to you. Okay. Then I want you to think about the departments within your organization. So if you were running your business, and I've just realized I am recording this and I have my mic plugged in, but I haven't set it up to come from the mic. So I really hope this is working. I'll continue. And if I need to record it, I will. So yeah, thinking about the different departments. So all these different things. So in a business, that might look like HR, accounts, marketing, sales, all the different departments that make up the business. In your life, I want you to think about if you've ever done any kind of personal coaching, or you might have come across this in a magazine or something like that, thinking about the traditional coaching wheel as your department. So your spiritual health, your finances, your relationships, your well-being, fun, recreation, social life, home, personal development, career. So you will have all these different departments within your life. And it's important to make sure that they all begin to run smoothly. If you have a really great business, yet your accounts department is shite and it's not invoicing in time and, all those things, it's not going to run smoothly. Same with, you might be making loads of money at work, but your relationships are not feeling great. So, that wouldn't feel good. Or, maybe your health isn't so great, but, you're doing well with, I don't know, something else, your social life. So you need to begin to consider to put all these things into balance, and just reflect on each of those departments and how they create this life that you want to lead. Okay, so I mentioned at the start, if you have a business, you might be looking at your mission, vision, and values, and this is and your ethics and stuff as well. And this is something that really got me thinking about this whole concept of treating yourself like a business. So if you were to write your own personal mission, and this is something I would love for you to do, and I'm going to do myself, is to think about your own personal mission. So in relation to a business, our mission is like the reason for the company's existence, the purpose, the overall intention of the company. So my mission for Be Free before was to create a global movement of freedom from anxiety, overwhelm, and stress, to empower, educate, inspire women to take control of their health and well-being, lovingly support and guide towards simple, achievable lifestyle solutions to create a life that is intentional, vibrant, and joyful. Holistic living to create a life you love. Meditation, mindset, health, well-being, happiness. So that was my business mission. But then start to think about your personal mission. What is your overall intention from life? What do you do today? Who do you serve? What's important to you? What impact do you want to make with this one precious life? And I think I said this in the last podcast, and I know I've said it on social media. I have experienced in the past probably 3 months so many unexpected, premature, early deaths of incredible people that just calls me more and more and more to be in alignment with my own life, to create a life that is purpose led, and to, recognize what's important. So, think about, okay, so what is your impact in the world? What do you want that to be? And then moving on to our vision. So our vision is like, this is the inspirational part. This is where you're headed. What it's more future focused. What do you want to achieve? So my vision for my business before was to create a global movement of freedom from anxiety for women. Okay, so it's quite short, sweet, global movement of freedom from anxiety for women. So thinking about that from a life point of view, what is this grand vision that you have for your life? So take some time to think about that. And then one thing that will guide all of these, and I've done work, do the work, personal coaching clients and business coaching clients, and within my membership, this is an area that we really looked at, was values. Okay, I previously studied acceptance and commitment therapy, which is really about living a life that is in alignment with your values, a really intentional life. And this is what I want for you, to really begin to get to know what you stand for, what behaviors you see in others and like in others, what behaviors you don't like, how you wish to be treated, how you treat other people. What is important to you in the world? Is it safety? Is it fun? Is it adventure? Is it travel? Is it joy? What is your values that really, really drive you to live this life? And through acceptance and commitment therapy, which is used a lot for people who suffer from addiction, chronic pain, all those kind of things, it's recognition that despite all the things you have going on in your life, you can still live an aligned life and live by your values. So you can still guide yourself, guide your actions, guide the things that you do in your life. Freedom is a big value of mine. Joy is a value of mine. Partnership, community is a big one of mine. So I can look to create things in my life that honor each of those values. And then, despite all the other stuff that's going on, I can still live a really value-led, personal life. So I just wanted to share that thoughts with you today, to treat yourself as you would a business. So think about what's working for you, what's not working for you. How can you create your own personal mission, vision, values, checking in with each of the departments in your life. It's really about getting intentional. You wouldn't just run a business and just wing it 100%. You can get so far with that. And I know, because I used to do that when I first started about 10 years ago. You can wing it for so far, but then you get to a point where you're going to be stuck. So if you have your own mission, vision, values, you know where your life's heading, where you want to be, how you want to live. And I think that is so, so, so important, because we are human beings, not human doings. And you can continue to do all the different things, but if it's not allowing you to be your own unique version of yourself, it's really not going to feel right. So that's my thoughts for the day. Please check in and let me know how that resonates with you. I really hope the sound has worked on this. If not, I'm going to have to re-record it again. But I am sending you guys so, so, so much love. I can't wait to connect with you in the future. If you've loved this episode or any of the other ones, please do share them with friends, family, loved ones on your social media. Obviously, this is a free offering that I provide, and spreading the love really, really helps. And you can check out what I've got going on just now. As I said, I'm a human being, not a human doing. So right now I am being a lot and just doing what resonates. And I've got some online things. I've got my online book club. I've got some in-person things just now, monthly meditation and make, where we're using essential oils and doing delicious meditation practice. I've just organized a sunset meditation in our beautiful sacred tree circle. Women's circle monthly is running. So new book is out, Tales from the Unbound Path, which I'm lovely, delighted collaborator with some incredible women and their stories. So yeah, go check out the books. Go check me out on Insight Timer. Any of these things really, really supports me, and I am so appreciative of every single listener. So have an epic week. I'll be back next week sharing. But until then, just go think about treating yourself like a business. Mission, vision, values. Sending you so much love. Bye.